Okay, all right. So let's talk about the past paper question from the second chapter, that's functions. So it is given that f of x is defined as x squared plus 1 and composition fgx is defined as 4x squared plus 12x plus 10. Okay, so we have f of x and we have f of g of x, and you need to find g of x. You need to find g of x. This is basically the question that we will be discussing. Now, what is happening here? One of the two functions is given, their composition is given, and you need to find the second function, that is g of x. So how do we do that? We need to think about it logically. It is f of g of x. So it means that it would be f of g of x, and it would be, this is x squared. So we would be having g of x squared plus 1, something of this type, right? This is going to be happening, and we know that this composition is equal to this. So let's see how to do it. We know that f of g of x is equal to 4x squared plus 12x plus 10. Now I can write it this way: 4x squared plus 12x plus 9 plus 1. Why have I written it this way? Just so I can separate this part. Now this part is equal to g of x squared basically. This part is equal to g of x squared, and now I can easily just factorize this quadratic expression and I would find g of x. Okay, so let me just do that completely and then things would make sense. 4x squared, so it 4 into 9 is 36, and 6 plus 6 is 12, and 6 multiplied by 6 is 36. So this would be plus 6x plus 6x plus 9 plus 1. I can take 2x common. I would be left with 2x plus 3, and then I can take 3 common, and I would be left with 2x plus 3 plus 1, and this would give me 2x plus 3 whole squared plus 1, right? Or let me just do another step to explain everything in detail. When I will factorize this quadratic thing, I would get 2x plus 3 multiplied by 2x plus 3 plus 1 is coming as it is, and it would give me 2x plus 3 whole squared plus 1. This is what I am going to get. Now I can clearly see that g of x is basically 2x plus 3. Okay, so this means that g of x is basically equal to 2x plus 3. So I'll explain this question again. This is basically a past paper question, and this question had some other parts as well, but the most important part was this one. Here we basically had two functions, and one of the functions was given and their composition was given, and we had to find the other function. Okay, this is f of x. Using the basic structure of f of x, I can see if I have x here, I am having x squared here. So if I would have g of x here, I would be having g of x squared here. Then this was just the first step to make things easy for myself. After that, I started using this thing. I started using this thing. Why? Because this was basically the composition. I've separated the y. This was a quadratic expression. I tried factorizing it, and this is what I got. Now, if I compare this yellow and circle thing with the first thing, I can clearly see that just this g of x whole squared is basically 2x plus 3 whole squared. And finally, I got g of x equals 2x plus 3. Yes, any confusions with this question? Please tell me.
No,
No,
ma'am.
miss.
Okay, Munja, what about you?
No, miss.
Oh, plus 9 here on step number 3.
Hmm.
You said 4x squared plus 12x plus 9.
Where is step number 3? Yes, this 9? This 9?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, I had 10 here and I could see that I had a 1 here. So I just wanted to write this one separately. But obviously I did not add this one by myself. Okay. This composition was given over here. I've used this thing to make it look like how this would look, right? So I just wanted this one over here. That is why I just use 10 as 9 plus 1. So this is the 9 and then this is the 1.
Okay. Okay.
Just so I get this thing. Just so I get this thing.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. All right. Okay, great.
Thank you.
So I hope that this question is clear. This was the only thing which I found a bit wrong. Other than this, everything was correct. All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Okay. So this was basically just a past paper question. I think we have been, doing a lot of past paper questions. So now let's talk about another topic from the same chapter. Let me just stop the recording and start it again.